Well, it's 5:10. I'm just leaving work. Autumn has kicked in and we're heading off to the Lake District for a long weekend. Oh yeah, bring it on, baby.
Indeed, it's been quite a while since I've been out with my camera, so thanks for joining me guys, it's good to see you all again. And what better way to blow off the cobwebs than a weekend in the Lake District, where we get the opportunity to shoot lakeland views, mountain views, autumnal colour, and to meet up with other photographers. So, it's Thursday night, I've just finished work, it's time to get in the van.
Well, I am leaving right on rush hour. It is about 4 hours and 10 minutes to get to where I want to be, but I'm going to be stopping overnight at a services en route. And I'm going to start my journey at Holme Fell. It's been a long time since I've been there, and I've not ventured that far into it. And if you think things look a little bit different today, half an hour to put in contact lenses. I'm trying them out because I think they're definitely going to benefit me. You try walking up a hill with glasses on in the chucking it down the rain. Yeah. Hopefully these will be a lifesaver, but so far, I'm struggling.
Well, apart from a video that I had to create for some Kent Faith filters, I haven't done any photography at all, so this weekend is all about reacquainting myself with my camera, placing no expectations on what I'm going to achieve, just have some fun.
Well, hopefully I've been quite conspicuous by my absence. It's been 2 months to repair my camera, and I've not done much in the way of photography over the last month either. So that's a good 3 months that I've not been out. So if you haven't seen me, that's the reason why. So I'm really looking forward to this. I can't remember the last time that I just went off and had a wander through the countryside. Everything I've done prior to this little sabbatical I've had has been, well, it's coastal, I suppose, mainly. I've just got to get past this M5, M6 interchange. I'm going to be hitting it at about 6 o'clock. That's going to put a bit of time on my journey, I can assure you. Welcome to my park up for the night. A little bit noisy. Doesn't really have the views that you get in the Lake District, but it'll do for me. Now, I could have headed straight on down to the lakes and tried to find a park up, but I've been at work since 8:30 this morning, and it's now coming up for 9:30, 9:45, so I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you guys.
As I leave at 2:30 in the morning, the noise was horrendous. The traffic, the lorries starting their engines. Oh, better for me to just get in the van, drive the extra hour and a bit, and get to the Lake District.
Good morning and welcome to Holme Fell. Now, the beauty of Holme Fell is the beauty that's right on your doorstep as you get out of your vehicle. Wow. It's beautiful. So the silver birch are showing off all the lovely yellow leaves at the moment. Some of them haven't quite turned yet, but the vast majority have. Wow. And when you contrast that with this stark, rugged, muted environment, it's beautiful, wonderful. So I think we're going to start here.
This is Hodge Close Quarry, located in the Tilwathwaite Valley near Coniston. Popular with divers and climbers, as the workings have been flooded, there's a depth of 32 metres you can dive down, and obviously those nice high-sided slate walls. But for us, it's the perfect place to park up and make our way to Holme Fell. So a quick drone shot to open up the account, and we'll see what we can find around the park up before I catch up on some sleep and make my way up the mountain.
So for the first spell of this morning, I don't really need to carry my bag around and just load up my camera onto my tripod and leave the bag in here. I'm not going to be any more than 30-40 yards away to start with. But it's been a long time since I've done a little walk around like this, so I'm just going to shoot whatever catches my eye, even if it is only 18 feet from the van. Well, I said I was going to photograph things that caught my eye, and I've spotted over there in the distance this wonderful slate wall with like a dragon back ridge to it. Unfortunately, the colour hasn't quite hit over there, which is a shame because that would really make it. You do have the Langdale pikes as a touch of backdrop in the top left, but they're shrouded in mist, so they're really not a focal point within the image. They're just part of the scenery. But it's this wonderful slate wall. Really like it. Like I said, I'm photographing what catches my eye today, and that certainly has. It's a shame I don't have a little bit more reach on my focal length, because that would be exactly what I want. But I think this works anyway. You kind of got layers. You've got slate in the foreground, layer of trees, that wonderful dragon back ridge, layer of trees, mountain backdrop, then another mountain backdrop with mist in it in the top left. The sky is very grey and moody, so yeah, this may be a slight monochrome conversion, maybe cropped down to a 16:9. Don't know yet, I'll leave that for post. Yeah, it certainly has caught my eye though. Okay, right, time to move on. That's enough of the lazy photography. Now, I've been here once before and I walked off that way up through the woods and headed off to the classic viewpoint. But I think I'm going to walk this way down now and see what's down there. I've never been down there before, so let's get this stuff back in the camera bag and go for a wander. Well, autumn's a bit of a funny one this year. We've got some of the oaks coming in as well as the silver birch, even though the silver birch aren't fully in at the moment. Obviously the bracken is already going. That's making for some lovely red contrast. But I do like a scene we've got here, but unfortunately this one just needs light. It needs separation on it. But the colours, fantastic. So I've come up to above the quarry, and there's this section with these wonderful leading lines built into these rocks, but they fire you off towards the misty mountains, and they do hide a lot of the trees. If you try to incorporate these big ones, you're just enveloping the whole scene in sky. So no, that's a no for me, but there is something weird going on. Don't know what this is. Can you hear that? It sounds like water or electricity. I think it's water. Don't know. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments, because it's got to be going right down into the ground somewhere, and it's got to be letting air out. If it's water that I can hear. It certainly doesn't go anywhere if it's electric. But I've spotted something over there that would make for a nice scene if there was a bit more yellow. There is a lot of yellow on there, but it needs a little bit more. So I'm going to take that anyway. Unfortunately today, could have done with a little bit more atmosphere. It's a moody day, certainly for the mountains behind us. I believe that's Coniston behind me. But it's not within this section of woodland. So let's get that shot just because it's caught my eye, and then let's move on. Right, so this is the scene I really like. Love the framing of the tree, and then this heather that's gone over in the bottom, and in the backdrop there you've got what I consider the main subject, which is the nice yellowy green section with the V of trees over there. But it's getting that branch so that I can eliminate the sky. As soon as I angle slightly up, I'm pushing the branch into the sky. If I angle down, then I'm dropping it too close to the subject and I'm not giving it enough breathing room. The one thing I have tried to do to maximize this, if you notice there's a notch in the branch there, and I'm trying to line up the top of my subject within that notch. Right, I'll have a fiddle. Let's see how we did with that one, and then we're going to take it closer up. Okay, so it's a little bit of a meander around the van that I've done this morning. Time for me to go off and get some breakfast, have a little bit of a nap, and then go back out. And after setting off at 2:30 in the morning to come here, I need to catch up and try and make the most of the rest of my day. Don't want to spend it all totally knackered. Right, scran on, sleep on, and let's get back out there. This time we're getting up to Holme Fell. And we're off again. Oh, she feels heavier this time. So a little bit more of the same this afternoon. We're going to wander, we're going to see what we can find, and we're just going to take photos of it. I think this is what I've needed. My mojo's flagged a bit. Been without the camera for a couple of months and then not getting out for a month basically. I've gone off and I've done one shoot down at Aimer Cove, and that was to do a filter review. And to be fair, I completely messed it up, so I've got to go and reshoot it. But wow, it's been nice to just go out and have a wander and kind of get my mojo back. Well, I'm trying out these new Mic Mini 2s that I've got. I bought them because they're quite cheap as a pair, and they will hook up to my main video camera should I need it to. Be interested in your thoughts if you can notice a change between the audio quality of this morning and this afternoon, because this morning was on the Mic 2. sure when I came here before, I went that way and not that way. I think if you follow the wall, you end up going back down the hill the other side. I think this takes you off to the little man-made tarns that are up there. Okay, bit of a jaunt uphill. I think I'm going the right way. Not quite sure. Just keep plodding on, see what happens, innit? Nearly. Well, this little man-made tarn definitely rings a bell. So, hoping I can remember which way to go. I can go around the tarn there, which is that way. I can go up there, thinking up there. Now, I have taken photographs here in the past. If I can find them, I'll pop them up. Oh, but nothing for me today. Besides, I've got to get a move on. Okay, this looks good. We're heading up there. One, two, three. I don't know what it is about mountainsides, but it seems the more you get up and on the slope, the boggier it gets. You think it'd be the boggiest on the lowest points. Nope, don't seem to be the case. I'm not very good with this, am I? Okay, can you see that? The yellow tree over there, light on the top of it, dark moody background of mountains. Right, we give that one a go before we get any further. But I need to get some elevation first. Nearly. Like that. Got to be fairly quick because the light's going to fade off of it. There's a big cloud come in and it's literally just catching the top of that tree, so this is a speedy job. Definitely going to be a vertical. Can I get this done in time? Come on, Steve. I do like the colour of the browns in the bottom. Oh. Oh dear, looks like you guys fell over. Well, good news, I got the shot, so let's move on. It's now 4:41. Ooh. All right, so we are nearly at the summit. It's just up there. And the viewpoint will be down to the Langdale Pikes over there that are completely shrouded in cloud. Now, a lot can happen in an hour and a half, but I want to leave here half an hour before sunset because I don't think there's going to be one, and I want to get down before it gets dark because it's going to get dark real quick tonight. I'm thinking about going over there. I don't know how feasible that is. That means going back down and going up though. I don't like doing that. Okay, so I've taken a couple of shots looking that way and procrastinated for a little bit. But I love the layering that's going on over there, so that's quite nice. So do I go up or do I go over there? Well, I'm thinking I go over there. I know if I go up to the top here, I'm that close to the top of Holmfell, I'm going to get a view over, I believe it's Coniston Water, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But I think that that rocky outcrop is going to give me a better 360 view of the hills all around here and give me an optimum chance of catching something with light on it. So I'm going to go over there because that's going to obscure the view over these mountains if I'm up on Holmfell. I think I haven't got time to test the theory, so I'm going to make a move. I'm calling it, I'm going, we're doing it. You see that? Got a hell of a light show going on the Langdale Pikes. I'm too low now though. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, just enough. Got to get that before it goes. Okay, so I've managed to get the shot. Did not have time to video that. Got some of the ferns in and the lake in the base of the image. Then we've got the nice, well, they're primarily green trees at the minute, but then we've got the Langdale Pikes lit up. They're just covered on the top, but then we've got the moody cloud above it, and I've bracketed the shots just to make sure I get everything in. So I might sit on this, to be honest, because I quite like it. What time is it? 5:20. Let's keep going. Oh wow, look at that light over there. Hope you can see that. Oh, gonna have to grab that quick. Okay, camera's still up the top there. Just there. Well, I'm nearly at the top. Stunning views along this way, and then we've got the Langdale Pikes over there, but I'm still not quite at the top. I think the last bit's a little bit of a scramble. So I'll see you guys at the very top. Wow, hell of a view, hell of a view. Look at it, 360, almost 360 panorama. Wow, so we got Holmfell itself just there, Langdale Pikes just there, I have no idea what the others are called over there. And then views over there, wherever that is. Wow. So this is now my perch for the next, well, it's 20 to 6, so 20 minutes. I'm just going to keep an eye on what goes on around me and see what I can get. Although it's starting to suck in, I think. Don't think I'm going to get much. You never know. But this place, wow, the heather. If I'd been here in heather season, this would have been absolutely spectacular. Because it is just a complete carpet of it. Definitely a heather location for next season. So, right. Get the tripod out, stick the camera on it, and react. Hopefully there'll be something to react to. Well, it's a very small area to stand, especially with 2 tripods. Well, the wind has really started to pick up now. Getting a bit of a chill factor. I may have to put my jumper back on under my coat in a minute, but I've only got 10 minutes and then I'm going to be making a move. Nothing's happened yet, unfortunately. So what have I learned from today? Well, firstly, don't sleep in a motorway services because they're noisy as hell. They're terrible to sleep in. I left at 2:30 in the morning to come out, and it ruined my day in terms of where I was supposed to go. This wasn't supposed to be one day in a split location that was one location. It was supposed to be me coming here for the morning and then going off to Tarn House to do some waterfalls. Never mind. So that's the first lesson learned. Secondly, well, it's been really good just to get out and shoot what catches my eye for a change, as opposed to having a preset thing that I'm going to go and shoot, a bit like a lighthouse. I really enjoyed it. It's actually reset my mojo. Not sure about that word. Don't think it's even real. So, yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. We're going to be in another location in the Lake District because I'm here for 3 days. Right, I'll catch you then. Well, it seems we got one last bite of the cherry. So the mountains in the background there are being lit up, and so was the foreground here. And then you've got that dark patch in the middle, and then you've got the dark, moody sky. So again, layering. Time to go now, guys. Bye.